Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Today's video is brought to you by no one, because I have no sponsors willing to sponsor me here. But it's an exciting video because we are taking Carolyn's Foxbody to the track to test on motor only. And I'm not sure if you saw from that quick little view of the car, but that is a 4-inch cowl hood. Now don't look at the paint job. Actually, I'm not really willing to get much closer than here because I did spray can it and I ran out of paint. I used like 2 full cans of just some generic white, and it's good enough from here, which is all I cared about. It doesn't have to be perfect, budget car, but we're gonna test it on trash in my yard, white trash. We're gonna test it on motor only and see how it does. Chris was here earlier. He thinks it, as long as it can launch good, high 13s, like a 13.8. I personally think like a 14.1. Carolyn thinks like a 12 something, but Carolyn doesn't understand that this car is not near as fast as all the other cars we've taken to the track. So, but I'm curious to see who's closest. So if it runs anything in the 13s, I'm gonna be ecstatic, because with nitrous, 100 to 150 shot, that means this thing is gonna book it. So, and I mean, keep in mind, I'm saying book it for the amount of money that's into it. So dollar per horsepower, dollar per horsepower, this thing is gonna be awesome. So getting ready to load it up now, and we're gonna head to the track, get it teched in. And I'm also excited because Carolyn is gonna take a rip in the car. So I wanna take it on its first pass, just make sure everything is good, and make sure nothing breaks. And as long as everything is good, Carolyn's gonna get in it, she's gonna pilot it, she's gonna get a feel for it, and that'll probably be her first time ever taking a car down the drag strip. But this car, being a built C4, is just, it's so easy to drive. So we'll go ahead and get this thing loaded up, and then we'll pick up at the track. So that's reverse. Okay. Neutral, and then all the way, you don't have to lift it, just pull it back. Now you're in drive. First time behind the wheel. Turn the fan on.
Jesus, Calvin makes it really hard to see in front of me.
It's a race car. Don't run over the scooter, the little Grom.
Where's the pedal? Holy cow, the seat is too far back. I can't reach the floor.
We'll fix it. Oh my gosh. It's kind of sketchy to sit over here with no seat.
Hold on. Right.
Man, you're going way too fast in the pits.
I know.
Pit etiquette, Carolyn. What are you doing?
Sorry. Can't reach the pedals.
Little baby legs. I think we're gonna be in lane like 1, 2, or 3, like over here.
So, which way do I go?
Roll down your window because he's gonna want to see your badge.
You'll run slicks on it?
Yeah.
You want to run no time with it, or you want to run it as just like on slick lane?
Whatever. I don't really care. We're just testing it tonight, so.
You want to see the time?
I want it. Yeah. Well. Yeah. We wanted to. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. You're good. There's only one reason you bring her in on a trailer.
Yeah.
Trust me, I got 6 of them. I know.
Yeah. We got to see the time. We got to see that 14-second time on the board.
Always laying 100 to the end.
So not the one all the way up against the wall, but the second one. So behind that orange car.
Okay. There's actually not that many people in the lineup. I am shocked.
All right. How's it feel?
It feels like I'm short.
You are short. So from here, you don't have to lift this. You can just push it into neutral. Now you're neutral, but from here, you have to lift it. It'll go into reverse, and then push it again into park. There you go. And now you're in park.
All right. So to get it into first, can I just pull it back?
No, you have to lift it. Don't do it now. Reverse, neutral, and then let off, drive. Now to go into first, yeah, you pull this, go back, now you're all the way in first. Second, third, neutral. Make sure though, sometimes you'll think you're in park, but you're not. It's like limbo. You have to push it all the way forward. Now you're in park. Excited?
Excited.
Sweet. I'm excited. nitrous button, but unfortunately no nitrous tonight. I should have held it longer. That's crazy fast. Dang, that's way faster than what I thought it was going to be.
Easier to handle?
Oh, absolutely. It's got this weird vibration up top, so I want to make one more pass to make sure it's like not going to blow a tire. But if it's good after that, yeah, it shakes a little bit, but I think it's just because there's flat spots in the tires. So guys, check this out. The closest person to being right was actually Carolyn. First pass ever. This thing ran 13.4. I mean, 1760 foot, the 8th mile is terrible, but 13.4 is crazy impressive for this thing. I had no idea it would be that quick. And I short shifted for a second. I'm not used to the auto. I should have been looking at the light and I wasn't, and I short shifted it by at least 1,000 RPMs. So I'm gonna try and foot brake it a little bit better this time. I couldn't really find the sweet spot. There's no trans brake on this thing, so you just foot braking it until, you know, you think you're good. But 1760 foot, I mean, dude, 13.4, that is awesome. I'm so happy about this. Well, unfortunately, an oil leak that I thought was small that it had turns out to be a little bit bigger than I thought it was. So when foot braking it at the line, I guess I dripped enough oil on the start line for it to reach the ground. And naturally, you don't want that on the track at all. So they caught it. Luckily, they flagged me down after my pass and they said, hey, you know, you're leaking oil. Just make sure you can get it fixed, or, you know, obviously you can't run again. Which is fine with me. You know, I'm not trying to endanger anyone. I think what it is when I did the lower intake, I think I messed the back gasket up between the heads. It's pretty common. I reached back there before and I felt, and I think I saw like fresh oil, so I think that's where it's leaking from. But the good news is, although our night is probably over, the last pass I did, actually, was it faster? It was not faster, but I backed it up with another 13.4. So back-to-back 13.4s. I'm super, super happy about that. Although our night came to an end and Carolyn didn't drive the car, that's fine. We got some bugs finally that, you know, have arisen. We'll get it fixed, and we'll come out here next time with nitrous. So I'm pretty sure the oil leak is the valley. I'm actually gonna pull the hood off now and check, and we'll see what we find. So after further investigation, it is leaking oil out of the back of the lower intake. It's pretty much leaking from the valley, so I have to take the intake off and redo those gaskets. But although Carolyn is not happy because she didn't get to drive, I am very happy that the car ran 13.4 consistently back to back. So on spray, this thing is gonna freaking move out. Because the short track is awesome. Back to back 1.760 foots on some pretty old slicks, and I really could have done a better burnout. Oh, something else we noticed in the video is the rear end, the clutches and the diff are probably either worn out or wearing out. The passenger side tire was starting to spin during the burnout, but then as I really laid into it, it would like start to stop. And my first approach on this, since fluids are exempt from the budget, is I am going to drain and refill the diff and put some new friction modifier in it, and cross my fingers and hope that that fixes the rear end. So some learning bulletin points from this lovely night out. But now we're gonna go to Chili's because it's Chili's birthday. Happy birthday, Chili's. And they have $3 margaritas, and it's our cheat day. Thank you for watching, everyone, and we will see you next time.